Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment.
What?
Jeremy, you bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use little help with this.
Sorry, darling, I was saying the
What's
badges.
happening?
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
No!
Alright, we are here today checking out an early look at the full release of Not For Broadcast, slated to come out on January 25. Now, some of you might be familiar with this as it released in early access back in 2020. And since then, they've progressively added new content throughout to the latest update, which will make the game content complete at 43 hours of footage for you to edit, censor, and spread propaganda. Oh yeah, you heard me correct. This game is all about having control of the media. You'll be in charge of what viewers see, listen, and even think. Now, because of this non-linear mechanic, every choice you make will have an impact on where the story takes you, giving you quite a bit of replayability. That being said, I would like to thank TinyBuild for supporting the channel by sponsoring this video. If you enjoy what you see here today, I will have a special link for you in the description. You can pick this up on Steam with the full release slated for January 25. Let's go. Alright, let's get to it. Day 1, the election. This will be our kickoff point. Right here. Turn right. Phone blowing up. WASD to move around, but what if I'm gonna go left first so we can't go left? Gotta go right. Cake sale? Wonder that's a little bit of a reference there. The cake is a lie. This is a game all about propaganda, so there's gonna be many, many lines.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Oh, we want to keep them going up.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw...
Bad idea.
Dave, come back. I don't know what I'm doing still, Dave. I was power.
Of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists.
Oh.
Ladies from East Grinching.
Oh, what have I done?
That's followed
Dave.
at 8 PM by award-winning
Turn the fan on.
series, The
Dave, I was joking around. Dave, we're counting down the time. I gotta go live, Dave.
Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
Oh, we're in a timer here, Dave.
See a load of videotapes on the left? They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
For Healthy Housewives, let's go. You know we're gonna do that one.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's totally independent.
Oh god, they're overlapping. Okay, we got a lower one. I'm gonna get confused. My brain is too small.
As popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
Johnny Hamsleeves. I have an advert for that guy coming up today.
Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the
it's counting down, Dave.
Party have to say on their
7,
Right.
6,
Button 2,
5,
in 3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
1.
Now, lovely,
Yo.
mate.
Let's go.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Alright. Shrinks down, vanishes. This is where our boomer reflexes come into play. You still got it, old man? Can you hit the switch just in time? National Nightly News. Jeremy Donaldson.
Here it comes.
Where's the shrinkage?
Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
Oh, perfect.
The votes are
Shrinkage
in, and
time.
it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics
Okay.
accuse him of a severe
All
lack
right.
of actual policies and of being deliberately.
Let's try the scroll wheel. Maybe it'll be a little bit
The
easier.
opposition parties have all conceded defeat
Oh, yeah.
to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet
Let's stick
to
to the
appear
scroll for this
publicly.
one.
However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right.
Alright, Dave, stop babying me, alright? I got this.
2, 1, advert.
Boom!
1 minute back.
Play the fucking ad, mate.
I pressed 1 by mistake, Dave.
Johnny.
We're fine, Dave. We still got an A+.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier.
Sorry, Dave. I'm not paying attention to you right now.
A multi-cam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it
God,
interesting.
that's
3.
oh, that's
Don't
evil.
stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is
Man,
usually
hand
enough.
sleeves doesn't
Then the
joke
audience
around.
want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine.
Yeah, now I'm not.
It's
Now
as
I'm really
complicated
not
as it
paying attention to what you're
sounds.
saying,
You've
Dave.
seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
What? Dave, can you repeat what you were saying? I picked the wrong ad for Dave. I'm a weak man.
None other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Look at this
Oh, my
dude.
dear.
Brush your hair.
Hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to
the
2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie,
All right.
which is called The Medicated.
But not too long, right?
Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at
Oh, the
Megan's
director.
He's a
reaction.
wonderful chap.
Lovely.
He really
Now back
is.
to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies. all
Excuse me, what you
terribly
call him?
successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's
Oh,
fight
she
for
ain't mind
love
that.
surpasses. That one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore.
Whoop.
Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to
What'd I
do the
do?
swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right,
around-
they've
This man's a
swapped the
wild
shot
dude,
Jeremy
Dave.
on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've
Yeah.
probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll get it. Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard
Oh, this guy.
they had against
Always
us.
going off.
But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language.
Oh, I did it again?
All you bastard public school
Oh, no.
snobs have got nowhere
Stop it.
to hide.
Nice.
And earlier today,
You're drunk.
we
Behave yourself.
revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
No, don't like that.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Okay, so we made it through our first day. That's good. Day 3, in unexpected form. So again, a reminder, we are currently broke-ass poor. Maybe we can switch that around. By becoming the government, the media's puppet, perhaps. You arrive home to find it post on the mat. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Who's the team? Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government, asking for information on all citizens. The first page is already filled. Alex Winston, your name. Your spouse Sam Winston, and your children Charles and Susie, 14 and 19. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Sounds like a splendid government that we're about to be ruled by here pretty soon. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new coworkers, be productive, and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself to your new workplace. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. I would be productive and get to work. You know, it's the first couple of days, you gotta give it your all, and then you start getting a bit lazy afterwards. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would report the violation. I mean, why are you committing petty minor crimes, my friend, at work? You brought it upon yourself. A family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup. A worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy faces still make you smile. There's a knock at the window. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Oh, I'm sorry for busting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favor. Other I can ask. You know, I probably don't like you too much. Should I get my wife, your sister, to help you out? No need to worry, Sam. Really? It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act. Not really. They're taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, but they can't afford it. People like me, we lose everything, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so what do you need? Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport.
Wait, that's illegal.
Fine. Just for the sake of let's see what this causes. Can't be good. I'll oblige. Day 8, the fallout. You see? It's already forecasting what's about to go down. Did you, Dave, or is it the government? Oh, it's Dave. Dave, where are you at?
Thanks, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right. Oh, that's better. Let's get set up and get on.
Are you at a party, Dave?
Back to my guests. First
Yes.
of all, let's get the power on.
Right,
You need to
the
get
power.
at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Let's go vision mixer. Yeah, do we need a fan right now? I don't think we do.
Load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Is this toy safe? Must have toy for your child this Christmas.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Sure. Why not?
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly
we gotta pick a
who's
choice.
leading this charge. Tonight,
Let's go with the
I'll be
angry one.
discussing what the new future might hold with
That
a
one
leading
down here.
economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my
People
guests
are loving this.
whether
Oh,
advance will
man.
deliver on even
Real?
a fraction of their manifesto
Propaganda time,
promises.
baby.
Out with the old. Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
Okay.
The
We're gonna
following
showcase
photo
this
taken
woman
gives us a sense
as a
of this
gambling
influential
speed
young
freak.
firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation.
She's a gambler,
as
she
our
is.
regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports
Ooh.
personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon,
Naughty.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs.
Hey, we have an
Sophia
advert for that
promises it'll
coming
be
up.
all the rage this Christmas, but
So she's the one
concerns have
backing
been
that?
raised about the
It's supposed to be not
product's
safe, though.
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love
Mr. Snugglehugs! Yeah!
with his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't.
If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe.
And his incredible real
Does this
action
creature have
eyes.
4 arms? Daddy won't die in a fire. No, Dave, go away! This creature just threatened the children.
I love this tune, though. All right, mate. See you later. Bye.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so
What?
silly.
Yo, we better get some news about this, like what happened to the drawback of this thing.
Selling out fast.
Remember, this is the lady that was going to be in the news apparently as well. The high roller.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our
Oh,
country.
God, you again.
Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines.
You gotta go up.
To meet the
Gotta
people
go up,
who
Falcon.
live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives.
Close enough.
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got
What's
you,
it like
Jeremy.
on the
Thanks
front
for
line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Is this man about to get assassinated on air?
At a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers.
Yo, is this dude about to get domed on air, man?
We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh, now this is must-watch TV.
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime.
Oh, God, they're still over there arguing.
With the system, Bob.
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could
Oh, you
safely
again.
walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute
Excuse
this moral decay?
Foreigners,
They
gays,
bang
and
hanging?
gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment.
What?
Jeremy, you bloody gimp's escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
What came out of here?
As I was
Why is
saying,
that there,
Jesus
dude?
didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Sorry, darling, I was saying that
What's happening?
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Dawson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Can't you go back in your gimp space?
Moral decay this guy's talking about.
Change, Bob.
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Clive, this simply naughty.
What is happening?
Mummy said
Clive, I am not having this...
I can't be held accountable for this, can I?
Get back in your gimp space.
I mean, we're not changing the feet from this.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal.
Moral decay is
No one
right.
else. Look, everyone has a sob story.
This dude is getting beaten up behind you.
Do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us.
Oh, he's still going back
And
there.
finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk to us today.
Oh, he menace a
which is
swan?
also, I
Lock him
believe,
up.
His birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, we can't do that.
I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
Tony.
It's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Yo, Vampire Chris is my favorite. Oh, yo, we're about to get another show?
Yep. 1 sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news.
No, stop saying your name.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes?
Oh my. Yo, go back. Go back to it.
How does this happen, Tony?
I don't care if we're losing. People don't want to see what's happening at Tony's right now. Look at what's happening over there. You want to see Jeremy talk?
Complex issues around law and order.
I will put a
After the break,
advert
Megan
here.
will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away.
Yeah, all right, everybody, and that right there is a little taste of what to expect with the Not For Broadcast now, as I've mentioned, the full release. So if you were familiar with the game 2 years ago and hit early access, or if you haven't heard about it until now, hopefully it's a game that piqued your interest. If it did, description down below, there shall be a link. Click on it, it'll take you to the Steam page where you can pick that up for yourselves. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.